I'm fitting to piss off a whole bunch of sprinklettes.
Stick it in deeper.
If you want, I'm not bringing nothing to the table, baby. Sprinkles.
Grandiose sense of self. The only spell you should have on your man.
Good evening. So the title of this video is, why does everyone think that I'm a witch? I don't know, like, why so many people just assume I'm a witch. Oh yeah, that's right. I did spells on this channel. Oh yeah, that's right. I did spells on this channel. Oh yeah, that's right. I did spells on this channel. Duh. So if you ask me, here's your answer. Sometimes I feel like doing things witchy. Sometimes I don't. But at the same time, that is probably what I have been the longest. It's my true nature. It's my true nature. It's just my true nature. I'm a witch.
I'm in Sprinkle, aka.
Y'all like my outfit? Y'all like my look? Do y'all like my candelabra? I picked this up thrifting, and I said I have to have it. So me. And these even move. So I can walk through my house and pretend I'm like in the old days and probably spill wax everywhere.
The only spell you should have on your man is a binding spell when you first get with him, to bind him to you. So a binding spell with someone you are with and happy with at the time is the best time to do it. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't think you don't need it, because in this age and day in society, I say you do need binding spells. The only spell you should have on your man.
You guys do know that the sprinkle lady is a witch, right? Like, she is a...
Oh yeah, that's right. I did spells on this channel. If you just need like a pick-me-up, I'm going to give y'all some tips. When we talk about water magic, you don't have to be a water sign to practice water magic. You don't have to live near a lot of water. You just have to have access to water, or be able to get some type of liquid form. But I'm sure most people on earth have access to water.
Track it back to you, then go track another one. You said, do I practice voodoo when I need to? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Valerie, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Who don't? I'm from the South. Y'all know them reels and TikToks? I'm from the South. Of course I practice voodoo. I'm from the South. Of course I have stones and crystals in my boots. I'm from the South. Of course I have roses in my garden. I'm from the South. You better watch your back.
Spending the last half hour searching for Shira Seven's response to the Christian lady calling her a witch, and I cannot find it. Somebody link me. Somebody put the link in the comments.
I'm in Sprinkle, aka.
Days, they didn't want to be around women at that time of the month because we were able to command, manifest, and do whatever we wanted to on a larger scale. And the reason why in some of the holy books it says if a woman if a woman's blood, or if a woman touches something, it is unclean for 7 days, and because it has power. It ain't unclean, it got power, literally. So that's why they kind of shunned it and not really talked about it a lot, because they don't want you to know that's where your power is. And a lot of men, especially male magicians, they know this, and so they try to use your blood and your power to increase their aura and attract spirits to them so that they can work with them as well. This is why a lot of men will ask you, especially the ones that partake in this type of stuff, will ask you.
Grandiose sense of self feels entitled to certain things as their right. Pathological lying. Have no problem lying coolly and easily, as it is almost impossible for them to be truthful on a constant basis. Can create and get caught up in a complex belief about their own powers and abilities, extremely convincing and even able to pass a lie detector test, baby. Yes. Okay. This sounds good to me. I don't know why people look at it as negative. Lack of remorse, guilt, or shame. I think that this is what I am. I am a sociopath for sure. And the fact that I feel proud of it tells you even more that I'm a sociopath. Okay. So lack of remorse. Shallow emotions. Barely any emotion. Incapable of love. No, that's not true. I love my children, my cat, and my husband. So I guess I'm not 100% sociopath.
Now, Shira 7. That is Miss Sprinkle Sprinkle. Now, the reason I am having such a huge fangirl...
If you don't...
You guys, I just had a fangirl moment. Look at who just liked my video on Obsidian right now. Shira 7. That is Miss Sprinkle Sprinkle. Now, the reason I am having such a huge fangirl moment is because I don't think many of you are aware, but she was one of the, like, biggest... She still is one of the biggest, like, witchcraft content creators on YouTube, like, for years. Girl, I used to watch her back in, like, senior year of high school. Like, very that. And if you're curious to know Miss Sprinkle Sprinkle, her witchcraft content, it's a Shira Star Goddess. That's that specific page. I remember watching all of her content on like a lot of like love spell, glamour type of stuff. She even posted some baneful stuff too. And I won't lie, when I saw this, I followed her and then I messaged her. I was like, oh my God, I just want to express my gratitude. I say, like, girl, I had a fangirl moment. I was like, wait, she's a normal person. Let me not act crazy. Let me not be stupid. So I had sent my message because I was like, let me express my gratitude. Like, I felt so cringy. Then I was like, let me unsend this. I don't want to sound embarrassing. Like, but I have adored her content for so.
I was feeling a little bit witchy today. Magical ways to make you or make them think of you. So a lot of this, some of it is psychological or mental. Some of it is physical. This works for men or women. This doesn't matter. So get your pens and paper ready. I'm going to give y'all a few tips and go into some of it. Let's start off with the physical because that's the easiest, right? Magically and psychologically and mentally, you want to make them think of you daily, right? So you have to gift them something that they must see or look at or touch daily. So if you ever give someone a gift, they must touch it daily if you want them to think of you. So this could be a wallet, a money clip, a watch, something that the person wears daily. It could also be something that they tend to daily. So if you gift someone a plant and they have to water it and make sure it gets sun and things like that, while they're doing that, especially if it's a unique type of plant, they're going to think of you every time they water it or tend to it. And before you give them the plant, you can put that intention into the plant. You can even write it on a piece of paper and put it under the dirt of the plant. You can do so many things, you know. You can also speak into the water before you give it to them and water the plant a few days before you give that plant to that specific person, and put your intentions in the water and then water the plant with it and then give them the plant. And as the plant grows and flourishes, so will your intentions. Okay, so that's a good way to create more energy between two people or communication, or it's a good way for them to think of you every day. So a plant is a really good gift for someone you want to think of them. So like, say if it's like a holiday or their birthday, instead of sending someone flowers, send them a plant. Oh yeah, that's right. I did spells on this channel. I'm a witch.
Sprinkle, sprinkle, aka
I'm a witch.